Hi everybody, welcome back. If you see a mess like this, you know that I'm going to be using my spinner. I'm going to be doing a Shelly Art Bloom technique today, and these are my colors. These three are my cell activators. I mixed all my colors with Behr 3300. It's untinted satin interior. It's 50% that I put in a little bottle, 25% US Floetrol, and 25% Jo Sonja Varnish. That's with all these colors. If the colors are too thin, I add more of the 3300 because it's very thick. And if they're too thick, I add more of the varnish because all the paints are different consistencies. On my cell activators, I use Australian Floetrol and the paint. This is Amsterdam Titanium White. This is Matisse Metallic Gold. And this is Amsterdam Black. Floetrol only, however, some of these were very thin. My Floetrol in here is very thin. So in order to thicken these up to where I need them to be, I use the Liquitex matte gel, which makes everything thicker. I used 3-to-1 or 2-to-1 on the paint to Floetrol, depending on how thick they are. So the consistency, well, it's thickened up a little bit. Maybe this one will show it better. I need to thin that one down. I like it a little bit thinner than my colors. So when I get ready, I'll make sure all these are the same. My colors are thicker. That leaves a mound, pretty good mound. And let's go over the colors real quick. This first color is olive green, and I put some Art Minds Candy Apple. Those two together. The white, this is a pearl white, and I use Galactic Ghost Blue. It's a pigment. This blue is one of my favorites. It's a blue iridescent blue-green by PBO. The dark blue here is this Prussian blue with eye candy rainbow blue pigments. Mica. This rose-colored gold is Chroma Copper and Chroma Rojo Gold. Mix those together. It's probably about 50-50. Then my last color is Amsterdam Deep Gold, and I added some Primary Elements Solar Gold pigments. So what I do with the pigments, I put them in the container. I put some Jo Sonja in there, mix it up, make sure it's dissolved before I add the paint or the 3300 and everything else I need to add. I'll do that first to make sure everything dissolves. So today I'm going to be working on a 10x10 gallery wrapped canvas. I need to go ahead and tape the back, and I'll be back. I'll get ready to go and we'll get going. Okay, I want to make a correction. This is what I'm using. It's the Deep Base 3300, and I said it was satin, but it's not. It's semi-gloss. Okay, 3300. We can't get the 8300 here in Hawaii. For my pillow today, I'm using the PPG Multi-Pro Eggshell. And I'm trying to test, I want this to be pretty thick, and I want to put a lot of it on. Let me see how this looks. I just strained it. It's pretty thin. Yeah, right out of the can. It's warm here, and that is just too thin for a pillow. So now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to see if my Walmart paint is thicker. If it's not, then I'm just going to have to add a lot of gloss to this, like I did the paints. So I'll be back and see if I can thicken this up. The Color Place satin was also very thin. I've had it a while, so I didn't want to thicken it with the Liquitex gel because that's just very expensive. So I put the 3300 untinted in here, and I just hope that's thick enough. Nothing else in here but 3300 thickened it up better. We'll see if that works. I'm going to go ahead and pour the pillow. I want this to spread out really well. This is a 10 by 10. Down to my pillow. Don't know if my paints were too thick. The reason why I wanted them thick is so the cells don't disappear as it dries. So I'm going to wait for this to come up because I really did hit it pretty hard going down. Don't have as much luck with the white cell activator as I do with the black cell activator, and I've never tried the gold before. I'm going to spin it really slow to begin with just to see if that can help it. That's all it's going to move. I'm going to go ahead and try another one. Not sure if I'm going to scrape this one, but I'm going to set up for another one. I'll be back.